Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our program today, where we learn and unlearn. Today, we are privileged to be joined by one of our long-awaited eminent guests, Professor Simran Singh, who is a writer and an independent filmmaker. He has penned down 27 books on children literature and socio and cinema. You can find his books on Amazon.com. He coined docu-empathy and socio-emotional psychological theory. And with him, I wish to welcome him. So
Thank you.
so
Thank you, Morris.
Introduce yourself, please.
Okay. My introduction, as you have already given my introduction, as a teacher, as a student of cinema, I have done fiction and non-fiction in my past life. I as an independent filmmaker, and I have penned approximately 27 books. Few for children. I write for children because children are like a slate. If we can give something good in terms of moral, in terms of ethics, we can improve the society, we can change the society, and that's why we are lacking in India, especially in terms of all those ethical and moral values. Then, as a student of cinema, I have penned books for cinema in cinematography, direction, production design, then script writing, all of the domains of the film craft. And as I thank you that you have called me in your program today.
Okay, welcome so much. And therefore, as you heard from him, having been a writer in things pertaining film, cinema, and everything else. So today, our main topic is cinema and philosophy. And we believe he is the best candidate for us today,
Right.
so that we can be able to be able to learn more about cinema and philosophy. And therefore, sir, with all due respect, I will be questioning you several things pertaining cinema and
Yes.
philosophy.
Yes.
So, and we are really privileged to have you, and we tend to learn more.
Thank you.
So, my question, one of my very open question I would like to ask, so that also we can be at the same page with our viewers, is what is nature of film and cinema?
See, Morris, cinema and film is not much old medium. It is like we got the medium in approximately in 1902 with the film craft of Edwin S. Potter. So the sense of cinema is given to us by Edwin S. Potter. Before that, Luminar brother was testing some of the experiments. Those experiments was a kind of a clippings of introducing the cinematography camera. And with that clippings, we come to know that there is certain kind of tool, there's certain kind of device where we can capture the exposures, where we can capture the things, and we can show it to the viewers. So that thing, with the help of Black Maria, with the help of kinetoscope, kinetography, these were other devices. Experiment was being done in the past. People were doing experiments. They were finding out the way to capture the exposure. And this is not the only thing. Joseph Nimsey was the first person to capture the exposure in one of his picture, which was developed later. Yeah. So Edward Muybridge is also one of the expert, one of the scientists who gave us the sense of the motion picture. Yes. And by getting cinema it was just a toy for that time. People were thinking that we will sell this toy, we will sell these things, and we can earn money. Nobody knows that cinema, the films, the motion picture will become a prominent figure, prominent part of the daily life of all this humankind. And that's how the cinema has observed the all kind of the arts in it, whether it's architect, whether it is fine arts, performing arts, writing, poetry, anything. The cinema has become such a mass medium, a big medium, which observe the world, I would say. And that's why cinema has become a prominent and important aspect in terms of studies also. People think that, okay, it was theater. as we know that. It was theater, a fixed stage was on the fixed big stage as is there. Character used to move, mise en scene was installed, and they used to give their message. It was fixed. People have to go there to see that, and the limitation was there. Limitation of movement was there. Then slowly and gradually, the master people, master craftsmen, they gave us the sense of the development of the narrative craft. Then we get George Méliès also. George Méliès was an illusionist. So he never thought that by his illusions, by his acts of cinema, he is constructing the future of CGI. So he have never thought that. Then gradually, then we got the father of cinema, D.W. Griffith. D.W. Griffith has given us the dramatic cutting. He has given us the close-up. Yes, the cinema was just a fixed frame. Then just to give us the emotion, to boost the emotion, Griffith has played an important part. If we see his film craft, and moreover, he is the beginner. He is the beginner of constructing the what factor through his film in 1914, the birth of nation. That was not the birth of nation. That was birth of cinema. And how with that film we were able to generate some of the question in terms of the society, in terms of the norms of society. So that debate is still there. We get encouraged from that kind of cinema. Now, then after that if we talk about some the Russian filmmakers, they have given us such a vast technical exposure of using the juxtapose. A plus B is equal to X. They have given us the sense that when we insert two images, it can come out with the X factor. It can come out with another emotion. Lev Kuleshov he gave us this sense, the juxtapose A plus B is equal to X, with his experiment. Then Sergei Eisenstein, he the eminent filmmaker, he gave us the sense of the 5 types of montage: the metric, rhythmic, tonal, overtonal, intellectual montage. Pudovkin was also a Russian filmmaker. He gave us the sense of 5 types of effects, and that are still used in the contemporary cinema. So whatever was given to us by those craftsmen, by those eminent, I would say, cinema scientists, is still we are using them. The film, The Man with the Movie Camera, if you see that film, you will learn the cinematography. You will learn the placement. You will learn the exposure. You will learn the shutter. You will learn the motion blur. What is not in that film? Everything related to the cinematography, camera, is experimented in that film. So, your question was the film.
Yeah.
And
the nature of film.
Nature of film
and cinema.
Nature of film and cinema is to give a message to the society. Okay. Nature of film and cinema is to deliver the right path to the society. Okay. Entertainment is the secondary emotion. Entertainment is the secondary thing. Cinema can't be only entertainment. Yes? If we take cinema in terms of entertainment only, we are thinking in terms of earning. We are thinking in terms of box office. Yes?
Yes.
So, the purpose, the motive of cinema is not just to entertain. Entertainment should be there, but the philosophy should be there. They should generate the philosophy. The filmmaker should generate the philosophy. That's why in the contemporary cinema, that's why we are getting, the society is getting deteriorated. We are not playing the ethical part as a filmmaker. We are not delivering what it should be delivered in terms of cinema. Yes, we are concentrating on the psychology of the characters, and that is accepted by the society only. So if the character has a particular psychology, and then the society is accepting that psychology only. They are not going toward the philosophy. The cinema is philosophy. It's my determination, I would say. Psychology is the part of all the logies, all the other things are the part of this cinema. Yeah. So that is why, like, we are not improving. We are, in terms of society, we have improved in terms of technology. We have improved in terms of the advancement, but we are getting deteriorated in terms of morals, in terms of ethics. So that is why the motive of cinema is not taken properly by the filmmaker. I like there is a debate now. There is a debate that some people say no film school. Yes, you can learn cinema without film school, but who will teach you ethics? Who will teach you morals? Say the film school will teach you ethics and morals. Yes. So that it is on us that we should not listen to everyone. We should analyze by ourselves, that we should understand by ourselves that how important the films are for the society, what effect and impact the cinema is putting on the society.
Okay.
Yes, how important are film schools for the society? The government should encourage the film school. The government and the private sector should encourage the film school. Why? Because if they want to save the society, if they want to make the people thinkers about this Mother Earth. People are not thinking now about this Mother Earth. They are not thinking about the society. They are fighting with small kinds of tits and bits in terms of caste, religions, colors, and other aspects. They are fighting for those things. Yes, only the cinema has a power to make the people thinkers. Nowadays, the motive of the society, the motive of the governments, motive of the some kind of prominent people who they want that they should become materialistic. Why the people should become materialistic? Because they need buyers. If the mind of the people will be materialistic, they will buy things. They will buy new clothes. They will buy new costumes. They will buy new cosmetics, new gadgets for their life. And they are thinking individually for them only. I have to buy this device. I have to buy that device. I have to work for that. I have to earn money for that. So that is the reason why the people are also like their mind, the state of the mind is also becoming poor.
Okay, thank you so much. That one was really deep and profound. But before we can go much deeper into this, one of our viewers maybe is wondering, what is the difference between film and cinema? Can you kindly profound on that, then we continue?
See, film is the terminology given to one of the motion picture. Film is a celluloid strip. Yes, it's a celluloid strip. At that time, cinema was developing, and we were not able to give as per the development. We were giving some of the terminologies to the medium. Yes, and film is one of that thing that film is also in the X-ray. If you have seen that, X-ray film is also there. Okay. When we used to do the X-ray, that negative is the X-ray film. So that particular celluloid material, that particular device was named as film. But mainly it is a motion picture, capturing 24 frames in a second, giving them persistence of vision. Yes, and giving the sense to our subconscious mind, the cerebrum, the illusion. We see the pictures in the motion. So film, what is the terminology? Now come to the cinema. Cinema was also a terminology given to a place where the people can sit and watch the films. Thomas Edison experimented Black Maria. Thomas Edison experimented kinetography and kinetoscope. But the limitation was that in kinetography and kinetoscope, only one person was able to see the vision, the view of the image, motion picture. Then he opened Black Maria, and that was also not comfortable. Slowly and gradually, when George Eastman gave us certain kind of new formation in the technology, when the technology was developing around the world, when the experiment was being done on cinematography, when the cinema was developing in terms of narratives, when the stories was becoming prominent, we get the sense of cinema. So these are just the terminologies given to certain kind of workings, things which were used at a certain time. Nowadays, we don't say cinemas. We say them by the name PVR, Fame Cinema, Carnival Cinema. So that is there. Yeah, the name is changing. Multi-screen, single screens. So those kinds of things are there. Yes.
Wow. So, as you was talking, you have talked about philosophy and also the nature of film. And then my next question to you is, what is the emotional engagement and philosophy when it comes to film and cinema?
Yes, Maurice. Emotional engagement is very important. Cinema is a powerful tool, powerful medium to engage the individuals into emotional aspects. And it should be a great responsibility of the filmmakers that whatever emotional engagement they are delivering to the viewers, that should be ethical. But this medium has been used by certain propaganda people. They use this medium as a propaganda, and they deliver their propaganda through this medium to the society. So that is the noise where the cinema has lost the identity. Cinema has lost the motive. The propaganda was started by certain countries in the World War I, then in World War II. Still, the propaganda is going on in many ways, in terms of some ideologies, in terms of certain thinking. People are also now aware. They are also using this medium in terms of propaganda. They are also propagating their own opinions, their own thinking, their own thought process. So, your question was about the
Emotional
engagement.
Yeah,
Yes. This is a powerful medium to engage the emotions. That's why I focus. I always force in terms of that cinema should be taken as a philosophy. The narrative should be taken as a philosophy. It should not be taken as a propaganda. It should not be taken as a psychologies. It should not be taken as other aspects. If you will talk about the philosophies, you will talk about the mankind. You will talk about this universe, this Mother Earth. You will talk about the human beings. Yes. So earn money, no problem in that. We need to earn money. Otherwise, how will we generate certain cinemas? But you should balance. You should make it balanced. You should earn money, give the entertainment also, give some kind of thought process also. Some people are not that much mature that they can understand, they can think that who is good and who is bad. They are not that mature. Either we should make them mature first. Either they should know that I don't want to be a bad person. I want to be a good person. I don't want to be a bad character. I want to be a good character. Yes, I want to be a superhero like the character, but they are not, because the protagonist is shown more powerful than the antagonist, and that's why most of the people like to choose the villains. They want to be villain because that is the powerful. They want to do the catharsis with the help of becoming a villain. Yes, because they are weak. That the person who is watching the cinema is weak. He is not powerful, but he want to be powerful. And to become powerful, he choose a villain, that I can do this thing. If he can do this thing, he can generate the fear. I can also generate the fear. So we need to educate the society that you need to choose the heroes, not the villains. Yeah.
Wow. So, Professor, my third question to you is, what is the idea of philosophy in film?
See, with the opening of the birth of the mankind, whether it's an early man, the early man, when he think that, okay, something is there which can burn my hand. Yes, but he was not aware of that. What is that? He comes to know that this thing can burn my hand. That what factor is philosophy? What is this? What is this? What is the sun? Yes, generating the question in terms of what is a philosophy, and making the logical views on that what is a philosophy, is the wisdom. Yes, wisdom in the way that we are getting awareness about the particular things. Cinema is just a new medium, but philosophy is the oldest study. Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, all of the philosophers, Confucius, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, all of the philosophers which are in the past, they were trying to find something. They were trying to explore, which is not explored by the human being, which is not in the thought process of the human being. That's why we get something new. And then what happened in that particular circle, like some of the small viewpoints occurs. That okay, I will only work on society. I will only study about society. I will only study about geography. I will only study about the stars, about the plants. And when that is divided into different sects, that becomes sociology, biology, geography, yes, and philosophy. Those are the psychology. Those are the part of the philosophy. Philosophy is the bigger perspective. The other studies are the part of the philosophy. Yes. If I talk about the psychology is just a new study generated or introduced in 1850s approximately. Yes, one of the most, whenever we want to give a quote or whenever we want to talk about the psychology, we have one main personality, that is Sigmund Freud. So we give his reference. He is not old. He is not much old. He boosted some of the experiments. He boosted some of the tests. He boosted some of the ways to identify the mind, so that he can identify the mind. But it was already there. This thing was already being done by the years and years, by the people, by the philosophers, by the gurus, and everybody in the past.
Wow, that's very nice of us. So, as we talked about the cinema, and when you are giving the analysis of the cinema from the start, we understand cinema, it has to start with authorship somewhere. So, we want to request us, you tell us more about the cinema authorship and authorship, please.
Yeah, cinema. See, authorship and authorship.
Yeah,
these are two important things. The director also write the story. The writer also write the story. The director is a king. He is an author and author, both of the things. So again, I will talk about the responsibility of the director, that he should be author. He should be author. Nowadays, what is happening? The the inferiority complex of not getting the projects is making the directors weak. The producers are becoming strong. Yes. Now what are the producers? Producers are the earning. Producers are the collecting money. Yes. The producer will not invest in a project which will be flop. They will always invest in the project which will be super hit, which will be a hit, which will be seen by the people. Yes. And that particular habit is made by them itself. People are not aware. If they have, whenever there is a good cinema, people appreciate that also. It means it's not that people only want to see the entertainment. People only want to see that kind of hunky funky or other kind of things. They want to see the good message also. There are certain people who want to change the society, who want to change the ideology of the society, that they should think about the environment, they should think about the pollution, they should think about the mankind. Yes. If there is no trees, no water, nothing is there, where will the mankind go? Neither the cinema will exist then. Yes. If there is no water, you will see cinema or you will find the water. What will you do? We will see the water. We want the water. We want the trees. So why are we not talking about those things in the cinema? Yes. So authorship should be changed now. We should not work as a puppet in the hand of the producers. We should start opposing the producers. We should not think of ourselves only. We should not say that, okay, I'm getting a film, I'm getting a project, I will add a feather to my hat. Yeah, I don't care. So that's why we need again the film schools. Yes? I contradict to those people who says no film school, who says no, they don't want film schools. Yes, I contradict strongly with them. We need film schools to teach ethical, to make the filmmaker ethical. Filmmakers are not ethical these days. They are unethical. They are not thinking about the good, the change, good change. They are thinking about the money. Yes, that I have done these so many films. I have done so many films. Yes, but there are certain filmmakers. I would like to appreciate them. They make less cinema, but they make good cinema. So we need those kinds of authors and authors as a director.
Wow. We didn't know that when it comes to cinema, it has its own negative impact to the society and the positive impact to the society. So how do you explain this about cinema and the society?
Now the cinema and society has become one. Cinema now is not a place where 500 or 1,000 people go and they see on one screen. Cinema has reached to us in our pockets also, through the mobile phones. Cinema has reached to our bedrooms through the televisions. Cinema has reached to our workplace through the laptops, through the computers. So cinema and society, we can't now separate. They have become the body and the soul. Yes, society is the soul, society is the body, cinema is the soul. So we need to make the soul pure. We need to make the soul positive, so that we can make the body positive, so that we can motivate the body, the society, to do something good also. They should not be determined, or they should not be fixed only that, okay, I am living in my good room, I have a good house, I have a car, I have luxury, I am now comfortable, I don't bother about others. The cinema should give motivation to those people who have enough sufficient funds, who can do something for others also. So that should be the motivator of the cinema, the soul. We need to make the soul pure. Then body automatically will become pure.
When I was checking on your introduction and your bios, I realized that you have written around 27 books on children and literature.
And cinema mainly.
And cinema. And this analogy that is coming to the society is that film or the cinema has really contributed to the degradation of the moral values on the children. What do you have to tell us about that upon their behavior and every social impact on these children?
Yeah, you also watch films. You also see the films. If you have seen that now, that the very less investment is being done on the children's cinema. If you just go in the past also, you will not see much children's cinema. Only Disney is one of the positive approach that is investing on children entertainment, children's cinema. They are giving good messages, but not everybody is doing so. So the children and cinema are very important. If the children will see the mature films, yes, now as I've told you that the cinema is in the pocket also, and that is the need of the hour that every child has to take the mobile phones. So now we don't tell them that what is good and what is bad. No school education is telling them what is good and what is bad. They have the access to certain kind of adult websites, adult cinemas also. So they prefer it because of the curiosity, because of the body, human body and mind. They are more into those curiosities. Now the children concepts, they don't like the children concepts because they are now above from the children concepts. So I think again the cinema has to play a part. They should make children's cinema also. They should balance to make. Why they are not making children's cinema? Because there is no money. Audience is only the children. Yes, they don't want that. That's why again we are coming again. The producers are only focusing on earning. They are not investing on children's cinema. It can be done like a prominent, established actor can say that I want to make a children film.
Okay.
Like Shri Amitabh Bachchan ji. He has recently gave us some of the very beautiful children films. Yes. So the established filmmaker, the established actors, they should go against all these things and they should motivate the producers that, okay, I am doing this, I'm with you, let's make this also. Okay. So the change can be done by those people who are there, already established. They can do the change.
Okay, that's very nice. Though I still tend to think this our future generation is at danger because of the cinema, how it's being conducted. And maybe before we move to the next thing about our philosophy, what do you think should be done? Or else, apart from, do you encourage children to watch film, or there should be kind of a limitation through the parents on the kind of films that are being watched by the
First
children?
of all, yes, we can give, like, student can't understand Ingmar Bergman. The children can't understand Ingmar Bergman. They can't understand Tarkovsky, Andrei Tarkovsky. They can't understand Akira Kurosawa. Yes, but still we can give some of the dose of philosophical thought process to the children, so that they can think about that. Now, if we talk about the Panico, the story written by the writer, one of the famous writer. Now, whenever he tells lie, his nose started increasing. Yes, whenever he tells lies, his nose started increasing. That increasing of nose is a philosophy that you should not tell a lie. If you will tell a lie, your nose will increase. Yes, it will be difficult for you. You will be identified by the society. Everybody will identify you. Yes, that nose is not the physical symbol. It's the metaphor of getting identified. So we need certain kind of writers who can give us again. Now, if you just go across, you will not remember any new story. You will remember only the Thirsty Crow, the Pinocchio, the about the goose, Oscar Wilde, certain kind of writers which were there in the Middle Age. New writers are not coming because they are also after money. They don't get anything in the children literature. They are getting something with the mature literature. Yes, and another thing, the habit of reading is decreasing also in the society, because I told you that now we have become more relaxed. We have become more relaxed in terms of just sitting and watching to a screen. That one of, like when TV was there, the terminology "stupid box" was given to the TV. Yes. Now, what new terminology will be given to the mobile phone? Yes. Should we again say it's stupid box, stupid device? No. The device, the technology will always be there. But we need to motivate. We need to motivate the society. We need to tell the society what is good and what is bad. And who will do that? If we add philosophy in the cinema. Yes. If we not only the delivering the psychology of the characters. They are, the viewers are not that mature. They will accept the characters only. Yeah. So that's how we can improve.
Okay. Thank you so much for that profound explanation. And therefore, we get to our final question on this session, whereby I want us to tell us the relationship between cinema, Rogis, and other Rogis and Sophies.
Yeah. Sophie, philosophy, Sophie. Yes. It looks like a name, Sophie. Yeah. You can easily find out the meaning of philosophy on the internet. Yes. And I have already told you that all the logis and all the studies is the part of philosophy. When few people sit together and when they have a thought process, where they discuss something and they come out with some kind of right logics, right conclusions, that becomes the study.
Okay.
So the relation is huge of the philosophy with other logis, because other logis are the part of the philosophy. They have came out from this particular thought process. As I told you that if the person says that, okay, I want to only talk about the plants, I only want to study about the plants, I want to study about the stars, I only want to specialize in terms of the anatomy of the human body. Yes, all the studies, then we have divided different, we have given different terminologies, some names to those studies. But philosophy is there. And what is that? Curiosity to learn something, curiosity to gain something, curiosity to gain wisdom. Yes? So that curiosity is philosophy. The other thing, the information are the other logis, the particular information. The curiosity should be always there, so that we should not stop at one place. We should move. We have to create more. We have to go beyond certain limits. Then only we can find out that what is universe, what is going on. Science is already finding, but sometimes the universe is inside us. The other things, the understanding, the answers are inside us. I would like to quote here to Shri Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha says that if you don't get answer from anywhere, take it from the nature. And to understand the language of the nature, you need to study the codes. We are not learning that codes. We are learning all these codes which are given to us to make us the educated laborers. We are becoming educated laborers. Yes, intentionally these kinds of studies are given to us so that we can become educated laborers. We can only work on that particular thing. Yes. We don't apply our mind. Whatever is given to us, we just apply that thing. We just learn that. Sometimes, I remember, sometimes students say, "Sir, this is written on Google. This is written over here. This is right." No, nothing is right and wrong. It's a matter of a perception. It is a matter of the circumstances, situation. Maybe if one color, let's take an example, one color which might be having a different meaning. Now yellow. Yellow is a sacred color in India. But yellow is a psychological disturbed color being used as a metaphor in the foreign countries. So we can't say that yellow is bad. Yes, because one perspective it is good. Other perspective is it's not. Yes. So same way we need to develop our mind. We need to go to the universal perspective. I always give example to my student that this particular thing is not a hand. In your language, it might be spoken in different codes. Yeah, in Nigeria, it might be different. In Philippines, it might be different. In Mexico, it might be different. But this is giving. This is taking. This is love. This is motivation. This is encouragement. Yes? And whatever I am telling you, this is philosophy. Okay. So we need to develop the mind. We need to develop the people, students, the thinkers, and the philosophers. Especially the filmmakers.
Okay.
Because film cinema affects the society.
Okay. We talked about you coining one of the greatest theories, that is called the docu-empathy and socio-emotional psychological theory. How does it relate with cinema and philosophy? Maybe you can expound it more.
See, my finding of docu-empathy is also there. The terminology documentary was coined by one of the journalists in 1922. It was given to the Nonok of North. That was the first feature-length film, which is coined as documentary. The word documentary was given to this film in an article by a journalist. So the purpose was that at that time the cinema was silent, and if the screen that documentary is going on, somebody has to give the commentary on that. So if I am giving a commentary on that document, yes, I am explaining that document which is silent. That is the document and a commentary. We mix that thing. Yes. So but nowadays sound is there. We got the sound in cinema. We don't need to explain. Commentary is inside. Narration is inside there. Yes. So that's why many terminologies was there. Mockumentary, rockumentary, yes, documentary. So I coined this word in 2006, docu-empathy. So that is that if I have to live with the case study. I have to be the part of case study. Then only I can understand the emotions. Then only I can understand the case study better. So if I want to make a film on jails, I have to stay in the jail for 1 month or for 2 months. Then only I can understand that what is the jail. Yes, just collecting the data is not there. That what is jail. After that, one of the I coined this in 2006, and one of the professor, he come out with 6 types of forms of documentaries in 2008 or 9 that she has researched about. She has talked about as emotional factor and other factors. She has given that kind of name, but the concept was coined by me in 2006 itself.
Okay.
And the theories, that is the perspective theory, that the other theory that you are talking about, that the perspective of a director should be wider. Okay. The more wider perspective director will give, the universal message he will deliver, he will attach more people with his message. And that universal message should be understand. It should not be the particular limitation of the codes. The codes should be beyond the limitation, so that the universally the people can understand those codes.
Okay.
Cinema is just coding and decoding.
Okay, thank you so much for being our listener of this program. And before we conclude our program, we would like to request our guest to say, give a want to the upcoming filmmakers who are really talented and they're going to school, they want to learn how to make film. I want you to look at that camera and tell them exactly, give them a piece of advice to them about film and the industry.
Yes, Maurice. I have already explained in my discussions that we have to be a positive thinker. We have to be a positive philosopher. If we are philosopher, then we are able to identify the need of the society. We will think in terms of that the way. There are certain good filmmakers also who are working on that. But I want that all the filmmakers should at least work on this thing so that they can improve the society. You are able to see the wars going everywhere. You are able to see the fight going everywhere. You are able to see that human beings is hating each other. They are not, they have a fear from each other. Although we are the same, we are not different species. Yes? So it's the duty of the filmmaker. And one more important thing, the people who are saying no film school, I would advise them that please don't impose your opinions on others. Yes, you can't say that no film school. You can say that on certain ways, the film schools are also important. You can't say that no film school. That is not good. That is not good. Film schools are important. They are important because we teach ethics. We teach them morals. We make them ethical, strong filmmakers. That's why we can improve the purpose of cinema. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Have a nice day.